Hey baddies and friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about my progress. I am officially 6 months post-op tummy tuck surgery as well as back lipo. So I'm just going to do a quick video, give you all some updates, and yeah. So I had a drainless tummy tuck. My recovery was really like 2.5 weeks. I was pretty slouched over, which I talked about in previous videos. But after the 2.5 mark, I was able to stand up straight. My muscles wasn't as tight, so I was able to stand up more straight. Currently, that's not an issue for me anymore. And I just feel like overall, as far as my mobility, I feel like I would say maybe like 85 to 90% where I want to be. It's certain stuff that I can't do laying on my stomach. Like I practice yoga. So sometimes laying flat on my stomach and just kind of like stretching up with my arms like this, I can't always do that. But I have been able to sleep on my stomach, and I use like a pillow for support, so I'm not completely on my stomach. The other thing is my doctor is leaving her practice, but she's moving literally just 10 minutes up the street. So I will have to continue my follow-up appointments with, I guess, the surgeon whose practice it is. But so far, I like my results. I don't really have too many complaints. I have noticed that my prior concern was having doggy ears, but mainly on the left side of my stomach. But it has, I guess, moved out a little more, which I'll show photos of that as well. So it don't look as noticeable, but it's still kind of there. So even though my doctor is leaving the practice, she said that I guess the current surgeon will be able to, I guess, do like a in-house incision with local anesthetics, and will be able to drain, or I guess maybe suction out or lipo that area. So she do believe that what time is going to go away. So I'm confident about that. Again, I pretty much like my results. I really don't have no problem. I have been using the scar treatment that I talked about. I don't have it in front of me, so I don't remember the name, but I have been using it. Do I feel like it's working? I just feel like my scar is darker. I haven't put any scar treatment on my navel area, and I like the way that look, but I do have like my doctor. So basically on my left side, I'll say like my little problematic side, the incision, it feels like a little thick, but she said, I forget what she said actually, but yeah, I forget what she said. But basically, I really wish I remember what she said, y'all, but I'm not keloiding or anything like that. I think over time it will smooth itself out. And I think that scar treatment is meant to help with that as well. So I'm unsure if I'm going to continue my scar treatment, but I think if I do, it'll just be on that little area that's like a little hard, or it's not technically hard, and it's hard to explain it because y'all, like, it just feel like something is inside my skin. But I read other people just say, like, just keep on rubbing it to break up the tissue, see if it gets smooth or whatever. So that's what I'm gonna do. And I have been waist training lately. My doctor, what she had me wearing as far as like undergarments were pretty much, I'm sorry, y'all. It's late and I'm trying to hurry up with this out because I've been taking forever to do it. But it's like waist shapers, or I can't think of what it's called. Like with Kim Kardashian, her little line of stuff. But y'all know what I'm talking about. Basically, that stuff you like put underneath your dress to hold you in. It ain't coming to me. But anyway, so I pretty much was using whatever that little garment is called. She recommended me purchasing it at Target, and I can kind of like list that information in my description. It was decent, but it really wasn't giving me the support that I was looking for. So I purchased um some body garments off Amazon. Um, one was like a full body, you know, underneath your breast, and then cover up half of your thighs. And then one was just like the cheeky kind. And the compression on those were good. But I feel like with time, I feel like my waist got smaller and it wasn't providing me the support that I was looking for. And outside of that, I just didn't like that the fact that like it would just roll up on your legs, and that was just getting very irritating. So I had talked to her about like what else could I use, and she just was telling me, which that was probably like at month 4. So she pretty much was just telling me like at this point, you know, just wear whatever feels comfortable. Wear a garment based on your comfort level, and that was pretty much it. So I found like a binder type, but it was like you just pull it up over your stomach, which I'll show y'all pictures so y'all can see what I'm talking about. But I had used that, and it was like the summer, so you know I just was trying to find stuff that went with my summer clothes, so that was very hard. But ultimately, by the time the fall came, which really since September, I've been waist training. October, because eventually I had bought a waistband where you just like wrap around your stomach. Like that was what was really helping me. But it just became uncomfortable, and it just wasn't comfortable. So I know prior to my surgery, like years ago, I used to waist train like for back support. And I'm like, you know, that used to be kind of painful, you know, with them little steel bonings. But it was just like, you know what, I'm gonna get this a try, because I couldn't find the support that I was looking for. And she told me she was kind of like against thigh highs. She was saying like it wasn't as supportive. So I never purchased a thigh high. I know like a lot of people talk about wearing those, but that was just something that my surgeon told me not to purchase. So eventually I bought me a waist shaper, which I have that on now, and that has really been amazing for my swelling. I feel like I hardly swell, and the swellness that I do have is definitely not as much as it was when I first had my surgery. So it's hard to say if it's the waist shaper or as time goes, I'm swelling less. But I definitely see a huge difference when I do wear my shaper or my waist trainer. So I did get back lipo. So what I have noticed is that wearing this waist shaper, it kind of like creates back fat that I technically don't have. So I've been trying to find me a waist trainer vest. I purchased one, but it didn't give me the support that I was looking for. So I just returned it, and I have a few more options in my cart. So I will keep y'all updated with that. But I definitely would like the support on my back as well, because I just want to be smooth. Like, I don't want to have like this roll of fat that I technically don't have. So yeah, so that's that. As far as my weight, when I had my surgery, I was a solid 200 pounds. And 2 weeks prior to my surgery, I did get down to my goal weight of 194 pounds. I was between like 194 and 196. That was my pre-pregnancy weight. I was 100, technically I was like 195 pounds pre-pregnancy. I'm 5'7", and that weight was pretty good on me. I was still trying to lose weight prior to having my daughter, but I probably was trying to get to 170, but there's neither here nor there. So anyway, currently I am sitting at 210 pounds. I am still swollen a little bit, but I've also just started taking Phenerman. So I'm not seeing the results I want as far as like weight loss, especially to be taking Phenerman. If you don't know what Phenerman is, it is a weight loss drug prescribed by your doctor, and it's meant to help you lose weight. It suppresses your appetite greatly, and it makes your mouth dry. So the concept of taking this medicine is that you drink lots and lots of water, and you strive towards eating healthier. So you will have a reduced appetite, and the goal is for you to start incorporating healthy habits. So of course I've already been doing that, but I haven't been seeing the results. Like, I've been taking this for about like 3 weeks now, and I was expecting to lose about 5 pounds this month, and I haven't lost not 1 pound. And I've been floating between 210 and 211. And I've been trying to figure out, like, I know I'm kind of getting off topic because it's supposed to be like, oh, tummy tuck update, but I'm also trying to lose weight. This channel is about weight loss as well. So yeah. So I'm trying to, I was trying to lose 15 pounds by the end of this year, but I don't know if that's about to happen. But I have been lifting weights, more weights. I've been able to work my weight back up to what I was previously lifting. So I could squat about 100 pounds, and I can pull up like 140 pounds. So I'm pretty much, as far as lifting weights, I'm pretty much where I was. I can lift heavier weights on my arms than previous before my surgery. So I'm just focusing on like lifting weights to be stronger. But I have to do a little more research because I feel like it's preventing weight loss. And from the little bit of research that I have already done, I've noticed that the scale may not move, but you will see improvement. I don't know like the exact terms, but I think like muscle weighs less than fat, or it's more dense than fat. So it may not tip the scale, but you would definitely see the difference. And I definitely can see the difference in my body. Like my back, it looks good. I don't got all the muscles I want to have in my back, but I'm still working towards that. I can see more definition in my arms, but my arms not where I want it to be. My glutes look amazing. My legs is getting like more defined. So I told myself that I'm just going to kind of like focus on measuring myself. So prior to me weightlifting, I don't got my paper in front of me, but I'm gonna list what I was in above. But since I've been waist training and starting Phenerman, I have lost 2 inches on my waist. That was what I was more so concerned with. My waist was a 30. Now it's at a 28. So my measurements period, I'm a 38 in the bust. I have a 28 waist. Yay. And my hips is at a 38. So sometimes I'm between like a 38 and a 40 with my hips. So those are my measurements. I talked about mobility. I'm pretty much back to normal. As far as like clothes, I feel like I can pretty much wear whatever I want to wear, which was the goal. Currently, I've only been like all throughout the summer, I pretty much was just wearing dresses. That's pretty much all I was wearing, was just dresses, workout gear, stuff that was very stretchy, because I really couldn't handle all of the restriction on my stomach. It just was added pressure. And it just didn't feel comfortable. I'm still pretty much wearing like workout, relax, active wear. And I did try on some jeans this week, and it was okay, but I only had them on for about like 2 to 4 hours, and definitely couldn't wait to get out of them. So I would say wearing jeans still isn't the most comfortable. So I would just say, if you have this surgery, like, everyone is different. So, just make sure you have clothes to accommodate your new body, of course. And then lastly, I feel like I kind of already touched on this, but just working out, I'm pretty much where I want to be as far as like strength. But now I'm just going to reevaluate my fitness goals, because the smallest I had got down to was 189 pounds. And I was like that weight in like last year, like a year ago. I was 189 pounds. That was the smallest I had got. My years might be off. Yeah, it was last year. And then I had my surgery in May. I think my timeline is off. I think I'm talking about 2021. Yeah. Yeah, because I had lost the weight, gained it back. But anyway, I'm trying not to make this video long, but I'm currently sitting at 210 pounds. I feel like with just my regular routine of working out and eating healthy, even though I'm taking this Phenerman, I'm still deciding whether or not I want to continue to take it, because I'm not seeing the results that I want to see. So it's like, why continue to take it? So I feel like even without the Phenerman, I feel like by the time my 1 year anniversary gets here, I feel like I could be back at 200 pounds. So continue to follow, and I will show you all updates on where I'm at in my fitness journey, as well as where my body is with my back lipo and my tummy tuck. I hope this video was somewhat informative. If you're new to my channel, please like, comment, and subscribe. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank you for tuning back. Okay, so I am just showing my results. This is the morning time. During the morning, my stomach is the flattest. It might not be as flat this morning because I already drank some water. So I took my vitamins and stuff, and I was trying to get a video before I had anything in my stomach. But anyway, I had spoke to my doctor because I felt like I was having dog ears on this side, but she keeps telling me, I'm just still swollen, and that eventually within a year it will go away. But she said if it don't, she can just suction this out, I guess, to make it nice and smooth like that. But I feel like since my last video, maybe it went down and got a little better. I have started waist training, so I feel like this side is more smooth, if you could tell, versus the other side. So there is a difference. But again, this is the morning, so I'm gonna try and track my process, or I'll do another video at the end of the night so you can kind of see how I blow throughout the day. But generally, well, recently I started weight training. I've been using a waist clincher, cincher, whatever you want to call it, shaper. I've been using this, and I can't honestly say, I've been using it probably since like Thursday. And what I have realized is that I don't blow as much. I also just started my Phenermin weight loss medication, so maybe that also could be a reason. Carbs has been drastically taken out. I mean, it's only been like 4 or 5 days. I haven't really been eating any carbs at all, not even complex carbs. But I know for my body type, like, I have to stay away from carbs. I just kind of follow a complex carb regimen because it's just not my friend. It really makes me bloat, and even with my tummy tuck, I can see, even when I am eating complex carbs, I'm still bloating. But I'm just trying to focus on continuing to eat lean proteins and vegetables. So that's in fruit. That's what I'm trying to follow for the next couple of months. I'm trying to see if I could get away from not eating complex carbs, but we'll see if I'm hungry. But just giving a quick update on what my stomach looks like the morning of versus what it looked like at the end of the day. So we'll see how true, or I'm waist training. So I have been seeing when I take my waist trainer off, I'm still not as bloated as I was before. And maybe I'll like go through my photos to see if I have a photo from when I wasn't waist training. I was just using compression garments like my doctor told me, and then just kind of do a comparison. So yeah.